Hello and welcome. So I just want to talk to you about trekking umbrellas. I'd never heard of these things until maybe 6 months ago when a friend of mine picked one up, and I fell about laughing because I thought it's the silliest thing I'd ever heard, and I stuck to that belief until we went on a trip, and it rained a lot, and he deployed his trekking umbrella and I put my waterproofs on and got wet, and since that trip I decided I'd get myself one. So I've got one. It's made by EuroSCHIRM, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll write it on the screen, and it's a hands-free trekking umbrella, so for backpacking and such. Straps on the outside of your bag so it doesn't take up any extra room. Obviously there's a weight issue, but this is quite lightweight. So it straps to the front of your bag by these fixings here. You can move this, you can put it anywhere you like. My friend who's got one, he keeps it on the side of his bag, but I thought it sat nicely there on the back. Obviously, aside from the umbrella, they also send you the pack that has the fixings in with a clip, so you can clip it to the umbrella. It all comes as one clip together, but you could hang this with your umbrella. Like me, you know, if you've got multiple backpacks, then having this just hung on the wall is a good thing, and you can move these fixings from one place to another. And they're just, you know, they've got a left and a right one, and they're just a Velcro attachment, and then the umbrella will slot in there. And obviously when you get a touch of rain, you can put on your waterproofs, but in my experience, waterproofs, you know, unless you're wearing sailors, you know, heavy duty gear, it'll only last a certain time till it starts to be penetrated and you get wet in the cuffs and in the collars and that sort of thing, and so it's no fun. As I say, I was on a trip with my friend. He was under his umbrella, he had his waterproofs on as well, and I was just in my waterproofs, and he was by far the happier person. So this particular umbrella has a UV layer on it as well, so you can use it in very, very hot weather, which I think again is a really good idea. I've used it, just sat in my parents' garden the other day, and it was really, really hot, and I just sat with it, holding it, and it was physically cooler under the umbrella than it was in the direct sunlight. So the UV layer I think is a nice touch as well. But you know, primarily this is for when it starts to rain, and it feels like it's going to rain, so I'm excited to deploy it. So let's get it out and have a look. It just slides out of its casing. That can stay on the bag, and you can use it like a normal umbrella. You know, you can just hold it, but hands free is the thing. So I'm going to put my bag back on. I'll show you how it fixes. Okay, so the fixings sit on these parts of your shoulders, on your straps, and to deploy the brolly, I'm going to unscrew and then screw that back up, and then unscrew the next one, screw that back up. And then it twists as it goes up. I say, you've got the black underneath and the silver on the top. That's the UV layer. Obviously they do ones without the UV layer, you can get different colours, but I think the UV layer is really good. So, take your fixing down here, stick that through the belt loop of your bag, clip him up, and that's it, we're on. Right, and just hold that and clip it on. Job's a good un. And how ridiculous do I look? But hands free, dry, I think it's brilliant. I really do think it's brilliant. You know, rain doesn't always come straight down, so if the rain's coming this way, you just unclip from that side, find your fixing, clip it in, and there you go. How amazing is that? And yeah, same for the other side. You know, you can swap the belt bit round to this side, clip it the other way and lean it that way. But I just think it's really cool. I think personally this is in my backpacking gear for good. I think every time I go on a trip it's going to be strapped to the outside of my bag, because it's just such a great idea. I can't believe I'd never heard of them. I've seen them ones, you know, that are a hat that you put on, but they're a gimmick. You know, this is German made, so it's going to be of good quality. You know, everything in here looks well made. It's what do you call it? Carbon fibre, I believe. The handle, all the fixings here, you know, they all feel really tough. Let's have a look underneath. You know, all this part, you know, there's so many little supports and things under here, and you know, they've put the extra layer of the umbrella material at all the joins. Yeah, I think it's just a quality item. You know, I'm walking along, it's raining a little. I don't feel the need to put waterproofs on, but you know, I just keep myself a little bit dry. And I know some of you will say, well, an umbrella in the wind isn't going to do very well, but I say that these are made for trekking. I think they're not made for a hurricane, but they're made, you know, to handle a bit of wind. So I've not got any worries on that score myself. I'd say I've been under one of these before I bought this one, and you know, and the wind was pretty strong, the rain was really lashing down, and it stood up fine. I say all this sort of high strength sort of fiberglass fixings and things up here, you know, they can take a bit of a beating. So I got no worries on that score. So the name of this particular one is a EuroSCHIRM hands-free telescopic trekking umbrella, I believe. They've got several different models, but as I say, I think it's really cool. I know it doesn't look cool. I know it looks a little bit, you know, man and umbrella, but I say, having experienced Dartmoor in torrential rain and hiding under my friend's umbrella, I had to get myself one, and I'm really pleased I did. If you're a bit unsure about this, I intend to use this on future trips anytime I'm hiking, backpacking, so we'll give it the test of time, and maybe I'll do another report after 6 months or a year or something. But yeah, happy days. So this is it then. This is the EuroSCHIRM hands-free telescopic trekking umbrella, and this is the UV protection model, and I love it. I genuinely love it. It feels like I'm walking along under my own little shelter. I'm going to carry on walking. I'll put the link to the EuroSCHIRM website in the description of this video. Have a look, seriously. I think they're really good. I think they're a great idea. I think it's almost, you know, an essential piece of kit if you're going to be doing long hikes and things. I'm surprised I don't see more of them in use. I say, me personally, I'd never heard of them, as I say, but I think it's now always going to be on my bag whenever I'm doing any sort of long distance walk or multi-day hiking, backpacking, that sort of thing. I just think it's great. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you soon.